teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Across the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype of the playoff game, you love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
One play moves the ball to the 48. Another first down coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Dropping back. It's Lagway. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, you have all week to kind of find the matchups that you want. They clearly wanted to go after this defensive back. They looked at it, first drive of the game. They make the throw. It's just a poor decision, in my opinion, by this quarterback, and it cost him. I know it's not a huge game. They didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. but it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Sturdivant. And he's brought down after a big first down game. His second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Looking for a man. Grab behind the line. It's Ball. He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score.
Oh, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down.
Well, the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now you got a fourth down.
Knocks that one right down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
First down here for this offense. Hand off to the back. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down. Here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Stockton.
Quick throw to his receiver. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Dogs will have to kick this away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. He'll field the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First play of the drive now, coming up from the 29. Gonna run it. It's Barr. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Brown. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Sturdivant. That'll be enough for a first down. Brought down at the 43.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Lagway. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, he pays for this one. Heads-up play to use his feet to get the first down, but man, did he get blasted at the end of that one. The Gators are looking to keep this drive going. First down, looking to throw the football. He's got it with room to run. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Gators are in the red zone. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Florida. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner heads out of bounds. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Play action here on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. And there's the handoff.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
It's third down for the offense. And the quarterback keeps it here. Breaks loose at the 40. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Tries the right with a quick throw. The pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running back grabs it on a screen. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
There you go, defense. Not fooled at all by that screen pass. Good job of flying to the football. The back had nowhere to go.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Wrap down the middle. It's Wilson. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I'll tell you, the offensive coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. To throw, it's Lagway. Oh, they can't bring him down. Going to scramble now, and he's brought down there.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
Caught over the middle. It's Sturdivant. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting fourth down and inches.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on fourth and inches in their own territory. They're going to run it here. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Extending the play now. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Gators lining up here on 1st and 10. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. That's caught. It's Jackson. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up. Looking to throw here. Wrapped down the middle. It's Jackson. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 50. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
PHC is good, but still trailed though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Lagway. Caught over the middle, it's Jackson. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain, nice play there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
The Gators churn out another first down.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Close to the tight end. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Man, for Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
1st and 10 play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. This fire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now for the 23.
But when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Oh, he escaped. They escaped one tackler. Couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack.
Boy, what an incredible push by this defensive line. And if you're going to survive in the SEC, the teams that really separate themselves are the teams that have great defensive linemen, especially in the interior. And Georgia has had an incredible legacy over the years, and it's nice to see that this player right here is trying to live up to that.
Pass on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. 1 down.
3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. 3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Can he make it to the marker? That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He knocks it through with confidence.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's White. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Wide receiver's got it on a shovel pass. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's sacked and brought down right at the 5-yard line. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Risky call here, close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. With the catch, it's Bell. The defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's 4th down. Now Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the Bulldogs will send their punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
On the run, it's Barr. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. And the Gators come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Dropping back. It's Lagway. He bought some time. Now lets it go. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's in! Touchdown, Gators.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
PAT puts them up 13 now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's White. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. Just one play left here in the half. And looking to throw now on first down. To dart right down the middle. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there, what will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out. It's White. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Pop pass on the jet sweep. Bites off the defender. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big play.
Oh, that one's picked off. He's bringing it back. Touchdown, Florida. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
And the extra point makes it a 20-point lead. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Georgia, 7.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Georgia Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Zips it down the middle. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Oh, and it's blocked. Oh, and they picked it up.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good.
After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff.
Georgia, 13.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Going to be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team.
Will take over 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Into a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
It's a keeper. And he's stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. And that's been a big theme.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
Important second down play coming up. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. It's the grab. It's Sturdivant. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. You know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Sure hands. It's Jackson. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. And that completion puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And 3rd down is a handoff. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. Set for the kickoff here after adding with this big lead.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Georgia Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. Pulls it in, it's Bell. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
2nd down after that previous play. Testing the right side here. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
He escapes the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Frazier. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle. Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. The offense looking for points here to begin the fourth quarter. Here's a field goal attempt. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off that deep range. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The first play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake on first down. He fires it down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Georgia. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point knocked right down the middle.
33, Georgia 20.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now in the 25. That pass falls incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO. It is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring it down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The Gators will have first and 10 here. To the air, it's Lagway. Short throw, running back makes the catch behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Nice grab. It's Jackson. And the defense wraps him up.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. One down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set him up first and goal at the 10.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They can put the game away right here. It's first and goal. Trying to find room. It's Ball. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming up, second down and goal. Trying for the touchdown. They'll test the left side. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing third down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
Game sets up a third down and goal from the 6. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Caught near the goal line. And now the defense able to bring him down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
And they will trot out the field goal team here. It's a short attempt, but from the left hash mark, a severe angle here. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the delay of game brings the offense even closer to its own end zone. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Fielded in the end zone. It's White. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team.
Georgia Bulldogs will take over first and 10.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. A quick throw to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. The junior brought down after making a great catch. The Bulldogs come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
That's caught. It's Frazier. Gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down.
It was there, Chris. It was the right call. It was good execution. He just dropped it. That receiver's got to do a better job of finishing the play.
Ultimately, incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. To throw, it's Stockton. Short throw complete to the tight end. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. So now it's 3rd and short of 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking to chuck it again. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's broken up there. Great play on 4th down stop.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Gonna run it. It's Daniels. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
Chewing clock with the running game. Well, they tried the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Toss play. Back heads to his right. Oh, he's lost the ball. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
To throw, it's Stockton. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. First down, we're going to throw the ball. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Crosses the 35. You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Man, that is an impressive run here by this back. Not only to be able to pick up those big yards, but what I love to see is the mental toughness. This guy put the ball on the ground the last time he had it. The coach doesn't shy away from getting the ball very next time out, and he delivers with a big game.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Chris, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game, and today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.